And again, we get into that same issue. Yes, goodwill is personal property. We're probably okay there. But can it be produced? Can goodwill be produced? Revenue Canada says no, it's not produced. Goodwill does not fall under 141.1. Okay, and there's various technical interpretations that kind of support that. So you can see that, well, if it's a client list, it fits under 141.1. If it's goodwill, it doesn't fit. Okay, the rationale between those two things is a little sketchy in my own mind here, but that's what CRA is saying. Okay, so if that's what they're saying, you really can't dispute that and just assume that they're wrong, because you're going to have to go to court in order to prove that. So the issue is well, goodwill can be purchased. Okay, so I could have bought an existing dental practice, right? I could have paid more than the value of the client list and the value of the hard assets. So I could have acquired that goodwill. So when I acquire the goodwill, then it doesn't have to be produced. It just had to be acquired. Therefore, 141.1 can apply. Okay, but let's say I purchased that practice, 10 years ago, and the goodwill was worth $500,000. And now I'm going to sell it, and the goodwill is worth 1.5. So what goodwill am I selling? Am I selling the goodwill that I've actually purchased, or am I selling goodwill that I've kind of accumulated over the time as a result of the growth of my practice? Right? I don't have a good answer for you on that one. Okay, so again, even if it's acquired and it's and the value has changed and the nature of the asset has changed because of the growth of the practice, right? I'm not so sure I can give you a definite answer as to whether 141.1 would apply to that acquired goodwill. Maybe they'll say, maybe half of the goodwill was acquired based on sales. The sales at this point in time were Y amount, and the sales at this time were X amount, and so we can say part of that good was acquired and part of it was something else. Maybe that's the way CRA will look at it. I really don't know. Couldn't find anything specifically on topic, but that's not the end of the story, because even if 141.1 doesn't apply, we can go somewhere else. And where we're going to go is Section 167, sale of a business.